Everyone out there that follows my videos. I am coming to you tonight with the first rotation of my new tires on a new vehicle. I apologize. It's been a long time since I've made a video. Excuse me. I'm getting over the flu here. Anyhow, it's been a long time since I've done a video. What I wanted to do is kind of go over some of the changes we've had. Before, like you know, I had a 99 Suburban. It gave up the ghost at 299,500 miles. Blew a head gasket. So we picked up a 2001 Suburban for 2,500 bucks. So, you know, it was cheaper than a motor, and got a little lower mile, a lot lower miles actually. I had 150,000 on it. Had a little bit of rust I took care of, and it needed tires. That was it. So what I'm doing tonight is I'm kind of coming to you with a video of the newest tires that I have. Now, again, I apologize. I did not do a video when I put these on. We went on a trip the same day that I put them on, and it's been crazy. And now it's the 1st of March, and it has been crazy out here. With mud and snow and thawing and everything else. You can tell it's awfully muddy. But what these are the Falken Wildpeak AT3, where is it? There it is. T3Ws. This is the newest Falken tire that's available. It's an AT tire, mud and snow rated. I got these at Discount Tire Direct. I got the tires and the wheels, which are 16-inch American Outlaw Sheriffs, and believe me, they look actually really nice when they're clean. For less money than what it would have cost me to get just the Goodyear Wrangler Duratracs. So I got wheels and tires for less than just the tires. So that's the biggest reason I went with it. So far, I'll clean these up here, but I kind of wanted to show you, you know, the mud and stuff like that. These tires are just as good as the Goodyears. I can't say better because the Goodyears were outstanding. These are outstanding. I'm going to say they're just as good. The biggest difference, and I'll get into tread depth, but the biggest difference between these and the Goodyears is these are a P-metric tire. I don't tow with this vehicle, so I put a P-metric tire on there, a little bit better ride, a little bit more compliant on rough roads, things like that. So with the P-metric tire, the tread depth is only 12-30 seconds. That's the biggest factor against these tires over the Goodyears. The Goodyears I had on were an LT C load range, which is the lighter LT, and they were 16-30 seconds. So they were a half-inch tread depth. These are actually thinner, or less tread depth. So that's probably the biggest difference between the two as far as what's going to amount to basically be longevity. I have 6,000 miles on these right now, and they have worn phenomenal. This vehicle doesn't have the scalloping issue that my old vehicle had anywhere or anything like that, but they have worn phenomenal. I'll clean them up, but you can actually see these chunks of mud, how it does this. That's actually a side tread block. Like I said, I'll clean them up a little bit, but the tread isn't overly aggressive, but it's decent. And you can see here, this is caked on mud. Right now, it's been cold and snowy. This year we had 35 degrees below zero air temperature, and it's been nuts this year. But right now, everything's kind of thawing out. This is just my driveway. This is not mud bogging. I haven't been out playing around or getting crazy or anything like that. This is just driving up and down my driveway. About fell down there. So you can see the black there. That's actually a patch panel I put in, and I put Rhino liner on it to cover it up instead of taking it to the body shop. But yeah, you'll see that. Let's wander out here. See if I can get my flash going here. I don't think this has a flash. Hold on, let's get a light. A little bit of light lift in there. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what the state of my driveway is right now. It's about, I don't know, 40 degrees right now. Oh boy, that's quite the light. Maybe I won't show you. Anyhow, right out there where my light disappears is pure melted snow and ice. And I have to go up over that to get to the house. So there's my dirty Camaro. She's getting some long tube headers this spring. It's got a hooker aero chamber, catback exhaust. This is the going down my driveway. You can't see that, it's worthless. But anyhow, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna get these cleaned off, show you the tread blocks, what the tread looks like, how they've worn so far, and what the tread depth is. Alright, I created all kinds of dirt in my garage to clean up here. Let's get, where to go? There it is, tread depth indicator. Oops, it's another project. Okay, let's, we're going to spin around here. This is the right front, this is the right rear. This will be going on the right front, this will be going on the right rear. You can tell here, I cleaned them up. This is what the tread looks like. They have these nice little steps right here. That's kind of everywhere inside the tread. Here, there's like just a little block. That's kind of cool. These are the side lugs I was telling you about. These are actually thick. Actually, let's measure it. See how thick it is. 730 seconds. So the tread depth coming out of there is 730 seconds. That's crazy. Anyhow, let's measure the right front first. Focus, focus, there we go. This is the inside of the tire. It looks like I am sitting at kind of in between. There's your focus. There's 12:30 seconds. Come on, there. Oh. Oh, had it. There it is. And there's 11. So, almost a 32nd of an inch off. Go right in here in the meat. It looks like 12. Maybe a half a 32nd. Let's get down in here. Cleaning off the mud there. What's this one? 12, 11. So I have a little bit more wear here and here. I'm running them at 35 psi, which is what the vehicle recommends, but it actually looks like I'm getting a little bit more wear on the outside edges there. But we'll find out here if we're overinflated or underinflated. This could be an alignment issue. I did forget to mention, my Goodyears were 245, yes, 245, 70, 16, whatever it is on those 88 to 98 vehicles, that's that stock size. These are 265, 70, 16s. So they're basically the next size up. This is the manufacturer. This is what the GM recommends for the tire. So I just slapped the regular size back on there. And they're plenty big enough. Alright. Inside edge of the right rear tire. I'd say it's a solid 11:30 seconds. Middle. Ooh, this one's a little lower. 10:30 seconds. Now remember, these only have 6,000 miles on them, so I burned up 230 seconds there. That's kind of different. It's almost like the fronts are underinflated and the rears are over. Because, let's get you up here. Yeah, sitting at 11:30 seconds. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'll probably, I don't know, maybe run 36 in the fronts and 34 in the rears maybe. It's not really enough wear to really make a difference, but it did. But let's go into, here's your sipes. This is a lot like what the Goodyears had. I don't know how deep these go. I'm going to assume they go maybe 6/32, about halfway through the tread. I expect these to do what the Goodyears did after about a year of driving them 20,000 miles or so, for the snow traction to really drop off. And that's typical of any tire that's not a snow tire. These are an AT tire, snow rated, mud and snow rated, I'm sorry. So they're rated for it, but they're not, they're not a snow tire, and they're never going to perform that way. They perform very, very well. They're just as good as the Goodyears in the snow so far. In the mud, just as good. It's caked on here, you can see it, but they clean really well. I have to get up my driveway right now today, the last 2 days, I've had to be in four-wheel drive in my vehicle to get up there. In this vehicle, it goes up and down our driveway, two-wheel drive, no problem. A little bit of wheel spin to get the tires clean, but it doesn't, it's not like I'm out there digging ruts or anything like that, outside of the normal driving. Wear, it's muddy and they're kind of sticky, but this is the rear. No scalloping, no uneven wear. It looks kind of funky here, but that's just because I was blowing it out with the air chuck. These here, this would be the inside. I don't feel any scalloping. Here, there's actually, see how the lug is like that? That's actually intentional. That's cut that way. You can see, you can come over here. It's cut that way. But nothing strange there. Yeah, I'm impressed. These wound up, you break it down, these wound up costing $125 a piece. If you're looking for a very good, all-around, everyday tire that's going to get you through daily obstacles, these are outstanding. I mean, the tires, the Goodyears for this size were, $250 plus mounting and balancing. And again, I got these from Discount Tire Direct. I paid $860 for the entire set, all four, with lug nuts. And they gave me the Gorilla lug nuts here. Every single lug nut, it has the special socket, so every single lug nut is keyed like this. Every single lug nut's like that, like I said, shipped, mounted, road force balanced, mounted, everything else for $800. You can't beat it. I mean, that was a steal. But feel free to put your comments out there. Let me know. This video ran really long. It looks like I'm at 13 minutes, so I apologize. But it's been a long time since I've done a video. And I'm going to keep coming back to you with these. Different brand of tire, different style of tire. Well, it's an AT, but these are P-metrics, like I said, instead of the LT. So we'll see how they wear. So far, I'm impressed, and I like them quite a bit. So take it easy.